Welcome to Cardone University MasterMind every Wednesday. My name's Grant Cardone, by the way. You know, this is Todd right here. I want to introduce you to our team today. Every Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for everyone, all our members of Cardone U, CardoneU.com, CardoneUniversity.com, where we have almost 1,500 segments of contents to make salespeople, entrepreneurs, money makers, hustlers, workers, grinders, picker-uppers, dreamers. We added this year for all of you that are members at CardoneU.com, CardoneU.com. We're going to take your questions about how you can grow your business, how to handle sales, cold calls, internet leads, conversions, follow-up, you name it. The number here is 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668. Now, I know there's some voyeurs out there. I know some of you that have not yet bought Cardone U, have not yet invested in Cardone U, have not yet become members of the CardoneU.com. If you want to become a member, become a member. That's who we'll be taking calls from, 305-865-8668. A couple things I want to show you about our platform to answer questions. Can you shrink this at all? Is there any way, or pull out? Because the content we have here is basically we laid out in a way that you can get delivered from your phone, your computer, or tablet. And every Wednesday, what we do is we come in here so you can increase your usage, okay? Todd's going to tell you, he's going to run the show once in a while. Jarrod will run it. Could be Dave Robard, Steve Spray. What we're going to do is be going over these pieces and parts of this program so you know the university as well as we know the university. When I sold this to you, when you invested in it, this was not promised. But we do this because we know the more you use it, the better you're going to do with it, the better you're going to succeed with it, the more confident you're going to be. And we want you in and out of the program. Just so you know, this is laid out in the exact order that you should watch it in. Selling basics. Now, selling basics does not mean that you're brand new to sales. It means you need to get back to the fundamentals of what makes anybody good at anything, right? If I'm a black belt in karate, I still go in and stretch. I'm not going to walk in, I'm a black belt, I don't need to stretch, man. You still need basic stances, right? You still want to get those basic things grooved in. So I don't know if you can give me the numbers on this. How many are in each segment?
There's about 2 months on selling basics.
Okay, so he's saying 2 months. I wouldn't say it like 2 months because I don't know how slow you are or how fast you are. I could eat that content. If I've been through the content 2 or 3 or 4 times, I might just need 2 courses, 2 3-minute courses to remind me, oh yeah, what was I thinking? Selling basics, for example. Greeting, claim, qualification, write-up. Okay, what is a write-up? Oh my God, man, I've been forgetting my write-up. Now I'm gonna tell you a story. I was in sales from the age of 16 to 17, somewhere in there, all the way to 25. Really became a professional at the age of 25, where I really committed myself to being a pro. I was 31 years old, 6 years as a professional. I mean, I was a killer. And I was out pitching a deal. I was pitching a new business. I was out pitching a seminar. Jarrod's going to come in and we'll be talking about this. And I just want to introduce you to our team here. And I was doing terrible, okay? Now, I understood everything. Understanding the buyer sales process, theory of closing, internet lead response, follow-up, prospecting. I knew all that stuff. I tested that out. I'd written most of this material. And my numbers had dropped. And I was like, dude, what just happened? Why am I not selling anybody anything? And I had a guy come on a sales presentation with me one day. And I said, hey, what do you see that I don't see? And the guy says, you don't even ask for the business. I did this 35-minute presentation and never even said, this is how much it is. This is what it is. And by the way, here's the contract. Let's sign up. So the selling basics, if you go back and watch that, when your numbers go down, when your write-ups go down, you're going to find out, oh my God, man, I'm not even writing people up. Or I'm not greeting people properly. Or I'm not setting my intention. Or I didn't set a hook. Or how about this one? How many of you are not even giving people a price on your product? Literally controlling people with price, okay? Like we use price to control things. We start our program at $295. We also have a $395 program. I want to get interest so people start thinking with numbers and money. Most of you don't want to do that because you're living with dinosaurs that are extinct. Saying, oh my God, I don't ever want to tell him the price. I just want to sell my product and hope that he's qualified to buy a $55,000 rug. I don't want to show him a $55,000 rug if he can only afford a $1,500 rug. okay? Or maybe he needs a rug on $39 payments. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to get your basics in. And we laid this out. It is literally laid out in the exact order, okay? And then you can ask your questions right here. I'll answer. Or you can call in 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668. Todd is going to be doing this show at least once or twice a month, right?
Yep.
Jarrod will be doing the show once or twice a month. Mm-hmm. This is a mastermind group. We want you part of this mastermind, okay? We want to connect you up with other people that are sales professionals that are using the data and learning it at deeper and deeper levels. The theory of closing, okay? There's 300 segments of content right over Jarrod's left shoulder right there, okay? Left. No, you're other right. You're other right. Okay, so there's 300 segments. Look, I don't care how many times you've been through that content. I guarantee you go through it again, it will take you to another level. Because let me tell you who changes. The material doesn't change. You change. You're like, Jarrod sat in here with me before. We've done, I don't know, what, 6, 7
Literally
webinars?
the thing we shot today.
We did a deal today. I'm getting ready to go do a live thing when I'm done here. I'm going to go do another thing with Inside Sales. Mm-hmm. Why? What would you get out of that?
You were talking about the importance of prospecting.
Yeah.
And I had this.
Sorry.
Sorry. We were talking about cold prospecting, and Grant was like, it reminded me as an executive that I need to be out there cold prospecting every day, and I was like, dude, he's right, dude. Like, I get so caught up in just like the day-to-day minutia of everything that I'm not reaching out cold to people as often as I should.
Yeah. And so the point of that was, Jarrod's in here. Okay, I've been saying I say that all the time. Jarrod changed. I didn't change. You understand? Jarrod, the old saying, hey, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Okay, it's because all of a sudden I'm open to the content now. I'm like, oh yeah, prospecting, man. You guys are out buying leads, man. You're worried about conversions, dude. I'm worried about a lead. I didn't convert the guy yesterday. We didn't close the deal yesterday. Give me a lead. Show me a lead. I'm walking through the office. There's a guy in my office. Who's he here with? What's he doing here, man? Who's he talking to? I sat down and tried to do a deal. So you got to find that energy every day. You guys that have been in sales 10 or 15 or 20 years. I mean, we've got 85 comments of people here. Who are some of the people in here right now, Jarrod?
So Lewis is in here right now.
Okay. So Richard Cinta, hello all. Good. Now what I want you guys to do is I want you to post your questions here, or better yet, call in 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668. I want to hear about what you're doing, what you're using, what's working for you, and what are you having trouble with.
Upstate Joshua already made $5,000 on my side hustle 2 weeks on the university.
Upstate Joshua, and I want you guys connecting. It's a mastermind, okay? This is how I want this run every week. This is a mastermind. This is not about us talking to you. This is about us connecting you up with other freaking players. Somebody said a long time ago, hey, you are the sum of the 5 people closest to you. They did not say your 5 closest friends. Mm-hmm. Okay? Everybody's like, oh, your 5 closest friends. Dude, that's not the saying. The people you spend the most time with, the 5. And by the way, I got big hands. The people you spend most of the time with, which is who? 2 kids, a wife, okay? That's 3 right there, dude. You're freaking in trouble right now. You got a 4-year-old and an 8-year-old and your wife or your husband, okay, and you spend a lot of time with your sister. Make your list. We want to be that 5, okay? Who do I want those 5 people to be around? Right now, I got my wife. She's not talking about sales every day. For the last 2 weeks, she's talking about Trump and politics, okay? So I got 2 kids. I need to well, who else? I want to be that guy you're with every day. You can add me to your list by having Cardone U. So you can literally spend 6 segments a day. See, I can't. This is where I'd like to be able to open it. Click on theory of closing. Okay, Robert, I'm not saying you can do this right now, but we need to figure this out where Robert can click on theory of closing. Boom, it opens up.
Okay.
Outside light speed or whatever the hell we got to do. He clicks it. I'm running it from here, whatever. I click it, it opens up, and it drops me into the theory of closing. Because if I could drop in there right now, as you guys can that are on this as members, this isn't an app sitting on your phone, dude. This is a deep dive into closing a deal. Maybe you're on your way to an appointment today at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Mm-hmm. You're like, I got this guy. You already know what kind of buyer he is. Is he a payment buyer?
Price buyer.
You know what kind of objection maker he is. People make up objections. Is he a stall guy? Is he going to blame it on the wife? A guy in my office sat here and told me, I got to check with the third wheel. Who's the third wheel, dude? My wife. Really? What's she going to say? Both of them together said, oh, dude, she's going to say yes to it. Then let's do it. See, but I have that at my fingertips, okay? I have it in my fingertips. One, I wrote it. One, I shot it on video. Number three, I've talked about it probably 5,000 times in my career. So it sits there. But what about the other 311 closes that I haven't looked at in a long, long time, okay? All right, so let's see what we're hearing here. We're hearing Maximus, okay? Let's check. Is Maximus a member? Is there a way to pull up?
I can look in that.
Request to join. Thanks, Grant. No. Let's go through the questions. We got two callers. John from Florida. What's up, buddy? John, talk to me, man. John, how you doing, my friend?
Very good. How are you, sir?
Good. How long have you been on Cardone U?
About 2 years. Todd changed my life, man.
Todd changed your life. So, John, what do you do exactly?
Real estate in Sarasota, Florida.
Yeah.
Before I got on the program, about 2 years ago, I sold about 3.1. Struggled. It just
3.1 what? 3.1
million.
$1 million.
And then, Todd got me on the program 12 months later without changing anything other than what I learned. I sold 6.1 the next year.
Double.
I think 6.1, and then last year was 8. And then this year already closed 2.8 already this year. Plus, I got a $6 million project right on the Gulf. So just calling to say kudos to Todd. He changed my life. You guys are awesome, man.
Yeah, well, and I'm going to tell you something about Todd. Todd wouldn't be here doing this with us. He wouldn't have moved across country if the product wasn't good. Yeah. So exactly. First thing he wanted to know is, hey, man, what is the product good, number one? Number two, are we helping people? Because there's other universities that have been in the news recently that maybe weren't helping people, as much. So this is not about, we call it a university. Sometimes I regret calling it that.
Yeah.
Because it's not really that. It's really providing you with a coach 24/7, 365. Like, John, when do you use it the most? Do you use it a certain time of the day?
Yeah, I do 3 in the morning super early, and then I do 3 in the evening before I go to bed. So I try to do 6 per day. And, it's just priceless information. I mean, the selfie video, I can't tell you how much business I get from the selfie video.
So what he's talking about right now, see, I'd want to open this up now, right? Follow up. It's called a selfie video, okay? You're talking to a guy on the phone. You're responding to an internet lead. He's in real estate, so it's going to work perfect for him, okay? I mean, I've done hundreds and hundreds of selfie videos. These guys have seen me do. These guys come to me. Grant, can you do a selfie video?
Drop like 10 at a time.
He'll come to me and is like, okay, here's a list. Okay, John, Bob, Paul, and I'm like, okay. And I'm in my office doing these selfie videos, right? Hey, thanks a lot for calling in. It's a way to follow people up.
And for birthdays, it's priceless. I get people all the time. John, I'm 60 years old, and no one ever sent me a birthday video like that. Thank you so much for thinking of me.
Yeah.
So birthdays, anniversaries, everything. It works for everything.
Yeah. So that's awesome, John. Thanks. Hey, congratulations on what do you think this has made you on your investment? Double?
Oh, yeah, double. Easy. Oh, yeah. I mean, first year was double. Easy.
Yeah. In his case, that was $3 million. Hey, man, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for calling in, all right? Now, look, if you're not on Cardone U yet, if you're not on CardoneU.com, okay, the segment of content he was talking about is follow-up. Because he was a member, just so you guys know how I operate, because he was a member, when I launched the follow-up program, he had bought it 2 years ago. That follow-up was not in there. I gave him that program. That's a $1,500 program. You could buy it by itself. I don't know if you can tell me the link. If you're not on Cardone U yet, and I know some of you are just voyeurs and you're watching and you're like, hey, I want the free content. That's fine. Do whatever you want. You're not penalizing me. You're penalizing you. It's not because you don't believe in me. It's because you don't believe in you, right? I don't need to trust my wife. I need to trust myself. So that program's $1,095 on the website right now. If you go to CardoneU.com / well, just go to CardoneU.com. Yeah. Follow dash up. CardoneU.com. I don't think that'll work. See, all those need to be cleaned up. Yeah. / follow dash up. Follow dash up. Thank you for the complication. Follow dash up, one of my internet guys. That program's $1,095. You could just get the follow-up program and not get the whole university, because I'm going to tell you, there's so much content in the whole university, it could overwhelm somebody, if you're not Like you're like, dude, I just need to follow it. Maybe you don't need a sales process. So look, every Wednesday, Jarrod's going to be here. Todd's going to be here. We got Steve Spray. I'm going to bring you a mastermind group. So I'm going to replace the 5 people you have or add to your wife and your husband or the kids or whoever you got in your life right now that's telling you can't. What?
I'm just thinking about, man, just the powerful. Dude,
I want to be part of your group, man. I want to be part of your group. I want to be, I know this about myself. I can tell you this. I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you who I am. I have integrity. I follow up. I'm willing to work hard. I do stuff I don't want to do every day, okay? I just like show up. All the stuff I tell people to do. So if you could surround yourself with more people like me, when John came onto our Cardone U, we didn't do the mastermind. When I offered the mastermind, I didn't sell it to John and say, John, I'm going to upsell you now. I gave it to John. I'm not going to keep doing that forever, okay? But we are doing it right now. So CardoneU.com, if you don't have the program, right now it's on sale for $9.95. CardoneU.com. It's only $995. And I want to go back to some of these questions. And you guys, I'm good, guys. If you guys want to blow out, so
okay.
I don't want to hold you up.
I'm gonna go sit on it.
Hey, what is your most recommended approach to cold prospecting, cold calling for a new real estate? I tell you what, I'm gonna give you a little trick here. If you go to grantcardone.com/inside sales webinar, grantcardone.com inside sales webinar, grantcardone.com/inside sales summit or seminar webinar, inside sales webinar. I'm going to be doing a live webinar. Oh hell, it's live right now, huh? Shit, I can't. I'm doing 2 things at one time right now. Whee! It's crazy. So look, what I would do is I would get my cold calling content. Okay, so you're going to see. Where's my cold calling content? It's not up there, but it is in the platform. Cold calling. Okay, dude, how do I make a cold call? 4 hours and 20 minutes of nothing but scripts, prompts, problems, situations, issues. Okay, so John, that's what I would do, buddy. I'd go to the cold call content, answer all your questions there. Richard Senta says, which CRM can I incorporate the multi-step follow-ups that's in the Cardone U? Awesome question. You could incorporate that into Infusionsoft, Salesforce, any CRM would allow you to drop that content so that it would be specific to that call, okay? Maximus, Grant, love the platform. Anyway, you guys would create a Facebook group or community group on the site so we can have other students reach out to and discuss. Great idea. I like that idea, okay? Let me figure that out. That's awesome, John. Thank you. Louis Marquise Jeans, Jarrod, thanks for all the help you've been providing us through the program. Jarrod, who's not here anymore, okay? Richard from Texas, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. What's your question?
Hey, I got a question for you. I want to do some promotions. Basically, one of my businesses is based out of Houston, doing title searches for real estate investors, and I wanted to basically expand to all of the major cities across Texas. And I was wondering if you had any suggestions on how to do that.
Are you on Cardone U?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So dude, this is what I would do. I would get on the program, the part of the program right now. If you're looking to do that I would be thinking with right now is, how do I scale out? How do I scale out? How do I scale out my thinking? Like, you want to be in how many markets?
Well, right now I'm in Houston. I want to be in Dallas, Austin, San Antonio.
Yeah. So what's holding you back from doing that?
Well, basically, I'm just trying to figure out a game plan. Initially, I sort of kept small thinking, and then I had one client call me up and says, "You do service in these other cities?" And in the past, I'd say no, but I told them yes, and I just found a way to get it done. And so since I sort of kept that open, I said, you know what? If I can do it with him, I can do it with anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
And
dude,
so
look. I think the thing holding you back, man, is your thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd want to be in 10 cities right now, 10X.
Okay.
I want to start thinking about, how do I go to 10 cities? How do I scale out? Now, your brother-in-law is going to tell you, no, man, don't get bigger, dude. Stay little. Stay small, bro. There's power in small. There's no power in small, man. You don't want to be little.
Yeah.
You want to be big.
Yeah.
You want to dominate the space. You want to own the space.
Got it.
So
that's my goal, is to dominate Texas.
Yeah, exactly. So, or you know what I would tell you to do is screw Texas. Dominate the United States of America. Become the biggest in the space. Then you get Texas for sure.
Got it.
You see what I'm saying? That means you need to build a plan, bro. You need to build a plan. That means you need to start thinking about money different.
Mm-hmm.
Because all of a sudden we're up against different problems now. Dude, I need a lot of money now. You see what just changed? I'm like, okay, I want to be in Texas, Austin. I want to be in Houston, Austin, Dallas, right? San Antonio. I'm like, okay, it's going to take this much money. Now let me just change the game to this. No, I want to be in every state in the country. Now how much money do you need? How many people do you need? How many call centers do you need? How much infrastructure do you need? How many websites do you need? Right now I'm thinking global. I'm thinking, I need Chinese websites, Spanish websites. Then I find out in Spanish I need a Cuban website. They're going to open up Cuba, man. I need a Marco Rubio website for rejection and disappointment. So you understand? All of a sudden my thinking changes. I thought I needed to be number one in the United States, and now I'm thinking about, oh my God, dude, I need Russian translators. So all of a sudden, the point of that is, Richard, is all of a sudden when I realize I need Russian translators, man, my problem about being number one in the United States is nothing. You get it?
Definitely. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
So now I'm not talking to my wife anymore about spending $1 million this year on expansion. I'm like, baby, we need to spend $40 million. Right? Yeah. The million is no longer a no-no. It's like her bringing me to the store and she shows me one of these bags, and the bag's like $1,200, right? And I'm like, $1,200, that's ridiculous. And what does she do? Look at this one. She doesn't show me an $800 bag. She shows me a $4,800 bag. She gives me a bigger problem, not a smaller problem. Now that information is right in the closing material again, how to handle and understanding buyers. Okay, I don't know if you can pan out, Robert. This is understanding the buyer and underneath the closing data. Okay, it's about what we're doing right here is, see, I have to close you or I have to close me. I have a customer I got to close, but it's always the same deal. The mind does this, okay? You're understanding the buyer right here. That's where that content is. And this is about price in the close and also price in the greeting. I hit this at 3 different times in the material where I'm telling you, look, when you have a problem in your life that is financial, I have a $12,000 problem. You know how I solve that problem? You don't solve it by going to $8,000. All of you out there, I've told, never lower a target, okay? What do you? You pump up the expectations and the actions. So when you got a $12,000 problem, you don't go find an $8,000 solution to it for you or the customer, right? What you do is this. Right. I want you to go look at the next solution above that. Okay, so I go from a $1,200 bag to a $4,800 bag. All of a sudden, what happens? I'm like, damn, baby, let's go get you that bag. Yeah, let's buy you 2 of them, different colors. Okay, because what I did was I get a bigger problem. The way to solve problems for yourself and for others is to get a bigger problem. Okay, Richard, I hope that helps.
Yeah, it surely did.
Okay, don't try to solve the problem that the customer has, folks. This material sits right here. The guy says, quit calling me back. Okay, that is a problem he is having within his organization. This is not a problem you are having with your customer. It is a problem he has within his organizations. Lewis from Texas. Lewis, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Dude, hey, first of all, I want to thank you for being part of the MasterMind. How does it feel, man?
Feels good, brother.
Dude, it don't sound like it feels good, man.
What do you mean it doesn't sound like it feels good?
I'm not feeling you, man. I'm not feeling you right now. Can I feel you?
No, man. You can't feel me.
Now, the material I'm using on him right now is Understanding the Buyer and 100 Ways to Stay Motivated. Okay?
Okay.
I'm basically challenging Lewis. You guys need to challenge your customers. I have no problem challenging somebody. I don't want to become antagonistic, okay? But there's a way to challenge people and still make people feel good and come up, okay? So go ahead. What's your question, brother?
All right, my question is this, man. I've been trying to go nuclear, so I've been dropping into businesses. I've been cold calling Craigslist customers. I've been networking. I have a lot of prospecting activities right now that I've been using to try to get out of obscurity. But my problem I'm running into, because I work at a dealership, is having the time to be able to still do prospecting as well as handling my appointments.
Good. So how many appointments do you have today? Okay, how many? Let's get this real. His question is this: look, man, I got a lot of prospecting. I'm trying to go nuclear. Now I'm having a time management problem. Good, new problem. That's a good thing, man. You got new problems. You know, Jay-Z said, I got 99 problems, but, I ain't one. Well, good, dude. Look, you guys need 99 problems. I know people that don't have any problems. Too much time. Nothing, man, nothing. Too much time sitting in a lazy boy watching TV. The biggest problem they got is I hate TV. Well, quit watching it, okay? Now, your problem, sir, is a good problem, which is, man, I don't have time to get to. How many appointments you got today?
Today, I actually set aside the time to start doing cold calling, and then in 2 hours I have a big deal coming up. It's supposed to be, it's going to be one of my biggest deals I've done since I've been in this.
Yeah, but how many appointments have you had today, man?
Just one.
Okay. So today's not the issue, right?
No, today is not the issue.
Yeah. So look, what you got to do is, I got a lot of stuff going on every day. And I can start, oh my God, I got so much going on. I'd rather have so much going on than not enough going on. Right? I'd rather be jammed to my teeth. I want big problems. You guys got to pick the problem you're going to have. You're going to have a problem. Okay? Gravity is a problem. So salt water is a problem. I mean, everything can be a problem. What problems do you want? So pick the problems you have. Maybe you need to hire somebody, dude. There comes a time where you're like, hey, I don't have any more time. Good. Then hire somebody. Why does everybody think that they got to stay small? Maybe you need 2 people. Quit doing the stuff you don't want to do. Again, this platform is laid out, okay, so that you can start thinking about how to grow your business, to get advice. Also, we want to be able to do this show every Wednesday. Thank you, Lewis, for calling in. I hope that helps. We want to do this every week as a mastermind to make you part of a group, okay, when you are a member of CardoneU.com. And what I'll do is I'll go back in here. Tim Bill's asking, when's the new book out? It's going to be released in August. Hey, Grant, I listen to you 3 to 4 hours a day on audiobooks and webcasts. You would be considered one of my 5. Tim, I got 5 kids. Dude, if you got 5 kids, that's your mastermind. They're all idiots. Give me shoes. Give me. All kids are born Democrats, right? Give me. All right. Andy Goldsmith, I want a scholarship to the university. I would be your best testimonial. How do I get a scholarship? Dude, go to CardoneU.com. It's on sale right now. It's an $18,000 platform. We're going to give it to you for $9.95, and I'm going to give you every one of these. By the way, any one of these 1 boxes is $9.95. Okay, so that is a scholarship. Okay, if you need me to give you more than 99% of the price, sorry, not your guy. Okay, let's see here. Tim Bill, the Master Spa University powered by Grant Cardone is working great. He's in the spa industry. We create a platform for them. Keep the awesome content coming. We drop new content constantly here. I'm always here for you. My team will be here for you every Wednesday. Put it on your calendar every Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Grant Cardone and my team, Todd, Jarrod, Steve, Dave, Heath. We're here for you. Mike Bonnet, we might let the Bonnet. We might let the Robert Sislow on you. Who knows who's going to be here, but we're going to be here for you because I want to help you. I'm taking responsibility to build millionaires, to create millionaires, to help people be successful. It's my obligation. It's your obligation. Thanks a lot. I'll see you again next Wednesday. Tomorrow, by the way, Young Hustlers at 12 p.m. and Friday, the Cardone Zone. God bless and be great.